Hi, hoping you're good today. So I've been releasing some of these little shorts on YouTube, and I released one with this yellow jade dragon, and somebody asked me, can I do a longer video with it? It's been a long time since I did any dragon healing, so I thought, why not? To date, in the 30 years that I have been practicing, dragons have been the strongest rituals that I have worked with. And that was when I was a baby pagan. Me and my friend made a little ritual. We called in the dragons from the direction. Whoosh, we felt them come in, and to date, I have never felt anything as strongly. Little bit of history about myself and dragons. My father worked out in the Far East for very many years. He helped draft the Japanese surrender, and so his young adulthood was spent in Japan after the war for about 3 years, and then also in China, where he helped the Allies, Chiang Kai-shek, and had to swim across the Yangtze. So I grew up with tales of the Far East. My father was born in the year of the dragon, and my mother was born in the year of the dragon. So I've always had a dragon guide ever since I started meditating. And I think I had a tattoo put on my back, great big dragon tattoo. And since then, those dragons have been with me. So whatever you're going to have tattooed on you, think carefully about it, because you could be in for a roller coaster ride. But anyway, that is a bit of history with dragons. Now, this Reiki that I'm going to do today is from a student of mine. She is a Usui Reiki master, and suddenly downloading to her was dragon healing. So we actually did her Reiki apprenticeship with her writing this dragon Elixir Reiki. She uses essential oils with it. And if anybody wants to be put in touch with her, I can do that for you. Okay. So I want you now just to get yourself nice and comfortable. This visualization is not planned, it is going to be channeled, so I have no idea what is going to come other than using the dragons from the 4 elements and a few others. Okay, so I'm going to put some oil on my hands, and it is called Raven Sarah. And this comes from Madagascar. Kind of smells like tea tree with flowers. So it's kind of eucalyptusy. And I can just imagine, they call it all heal in Madagascar. And very antiseptic. So I'd like you just to breathe that eucalyptus tea tree kind of smell into your lungs. Take it down into you. And just start to let go of the mundane world for a little bit. I'd like you just to imagine that you are standing on a headland. This could be a peninsula, a cliff, something like that. And it is starting to be evening. So towards the west, it is light, still sunset. And to the east, the darkness is coming in. You look up into the sky and you see the pole star, whether you're in the north or the south hemisphere, and it shines right above your head, sending a beam of light down, right through you. This is going to ground you and open your energy centers at the same time. So down through the soul star, your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar, your sacral, your base, and all the way out, down through the earth star. I know I missed a couple of energy centers, but feel yourself being held. Okay. We're going to call in the yin and yang dragons, and I want you to feel them moving in at your heart center. That white and that black dragon swirling around at your heart, keeping you grounded and secure right there. So, and 2 more streams of grounding roots going either way, some down into the ground and some right up into the heavens again. And take a breath, and I'm going to call in your personal dragon now. Okay, feel that come in. You may just feel a slight shift in energy. I'm going to ask that dragon to blow its rainbow breath around you, creating a sphere of dragon fire and air and water or earth element, depending on what your dragon is aligned to. And I'm going to now draw an upright infinity symbol, which is the protection symbol for the dragon Reiki. So we start at your heart, protecting you. I'm just going to do this a few times. And in Chinese, dragons are called long. 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 Breathe in and relax. Okay. So your personal dragon is just going to be behind you, helping to keep you stable. Excuse me, my throat is going. We're going to call in the dragons from the elements now. And the first dragon we're going to call in is the dragon of the water element. And I'm just going to draw that symbol down you. And this is the Elixir dragon, Seiheki. Pushing that into you. And we're going to start clearing now. And one of these beautiful water dragons or oceanic dragons, as the students from Oceanic Reiki will have their own. And this is my representation of a water dragon. It is yellow jade, but on the other side it is green, and this is an antique dragon necklace that I've had for years from China. My father brought this for me after one of his trips. So I've had this for a very long time, and this can also help with digestion, yellow jade, and abundance, but we're going to just clear. So we're just going to imagine it hooking this heavy energy as we bring it down you, down your sides. And I want you to see or even feel this dragon as it blows its energy over you. And we're going to wash out any emotional turmoil that you have got now. Any hurt, any heartache. Breathe in and release. Blow it out. And you can blow it into this black kunzite, and doesn't that just look like a dragon flying? So blow it into the stone. I'll now brush down with this. That feels quite nice actually. I've not used this black kunzite before. Just helping with this emotional turmoil. Over the back we go, down. I'm going to draw this dragon symbol again, push it into you to Reiki of Dragon Elixir Reiki. Reiki. Still working down the back. So if you've got any upsetting emotions in mind, don't follow the whole episode as it happens. Just agree to have it released. And I'm going to ask your dragon, your water dragon, just to drench you in a beautiful coloured water. Washing it out, washing it out, washing it out. It's all in a puddle now. I want you to step out of the puddle onto the dry ground again. Okay. We ask for the peace and the healing and the tranquility. I'm going to ask your water dragon to give you a gift of a power word for this emotional turmoil. And I'm just going to turn my ring on, because these are the colours of the oceanic dragons we use in Oceanic Reiki. Most of the students found their dragons looked like their abalone shells. So hopefully now you've got your power word. Breathe in. Oh, I've got two inside. And now the water dragon is just going to step aside. And I want you to look up. Look up at that comet in the sky, flying towards you. Don't be scared, it's not going to hurt you. It's going to materialize and land in front of you. And here is your second dragon, your fire dragon. This is a very ancient piece of meteorite which landed in Azerbaijan around 1250 when the great Khans, Genghis Khan, was galloping across the plains. We're just gonna draw the fire dragon into you now. I'm going to draw it this way as well. So we're going to draw fire from each direction. To clear. I'm going to ask this dragon now to breathe its cleansing strong fire over you. Don't worry, it won't burn you. It'll feel like a peppermint kind of feeling. Almost like the violet flame, but you might see it differently. Cleansing, clearing, transmuting any of that negative energy that didn't get washed away. Just making it disappear. And if you have any ideas that you wish to be ignited, ask your dragon to light that fire of inspiration within you. And I suppose this kind of Reiki could be moved into Bagua circle walking. If you know the exercises from Qigong or Bagua for the elements, the 8 elements, so you would have water, lake, heaven, earth, or what are the others? Wind, fire, mountain, and I'm sure I've missed some out, but I can't remember them. I'd have to actually do the circle walking. If you know those hand positions and those exercises, you could bring that into this dragon healing. There is also a Qigong position called the dragon. So I'm going to visualize that in my mind for all of you. I can't get up and do it now. Maybe I will one day. And it will clean all of the meridians. Just imagine, I'm going to hold this above your head. Imagine that fire now as your dragon moves above you and blows right down, clearing all of the meridians. Sorry, I can't get my hand positions right. I'm recording on an actual larger iPad. Okay. So is your fire green? Is your fire purple? Is your fire yellow? Is your fire white? Is your fire blue? And so on. Just feel that drenching down, cleansing, clearing. Okay, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. That dragon now stands back towards the south of you. The water dragon is to the west of you. And now I would like you just to look out into that little wispy cloud in front of the moon there and see that cloud morph into the shape of the air dragon. Here's an agate dragon. And fly towards you. Now Chinese dragons are the ones that look like snakes or serpents. Beneficial, and this dragon moves towards you, and as it comes in now, it blows a clean, crisp breath as we draw that symbol into you. I'm going to draw that again. And I'm going to draw it above your head. So we didn't ask for a word from the fire dragon, did we? So as the air dragon is cleansing you, I'm just going to ask your dragon to give you the gift of a word from the fire element. particularly want to work at the throat here. I'm going to use this little tool again. So this air dragon will help with your communication. Use this like a crystal wand. It's not kunzite actually, it's kyanite. There we go. Even though I've been working with crystals for like 20-30 years, I still get the names wrong. And incidentally, if you are learning crystals, it takes about 10 years for loads of them to get into your mind, so don't worry if you keep having to look things up. Okay. I feel like I'm working on this particular area of you. I'm going to ask the air dragon to just move in behind you and blow through. That's it. Blow through any of those stuck words, any of that karma, that debt that we owe to society, that karmic debt. And now I feel behind you. I need to just go and work behind you a little bit. Wrapping up some of the karma you've gone through, pulling it out, teasing it out. And you'll probably feel it higher mid-neck because they sort of, the chakras start like that and they kind of go like that. Okay. Take a breath in and okay, well done. Now we're going to take this beautiful agate. I want you to imagine the silky kind of body of this, just soothing now, sending its light codes in with the air dragon. I'm using the underside because it's the flattest, and I want your air dragon now to give you a word from the air element or a gift. It'll be a good idea for you to go and write these words down after this. And now feel yourself breathing properly right down to your stomach. And I want you now just to imagine lifting your hands up, which is a heaven symbol, and then bring that down your front line to earth, down through you, the oxygen coursing through your body and your blood, aiding you in study. If you've got exams, this would be the one to help you. So this Eastern air dragon now is just going to step aside to the opposite side of the water. And now finally we call in the earth dragon. I want you just to look down, whether it's just at your feet in the ground below you or whether it's over the precipice at the lower ground in front of you, and call in your earth dragon. And I'm going to draw the symbol of earth on you. Grounding, steadfastness. Now, if you are lucky enough to see it actually in dragon form coming towards you, hurrah! I got my earth dragon in the lay of the land, literally. So if there's a chain of mountains, that would be the dragon's spines. If it was a river even, that was a dragon. But I saw stone dragons from the side of buildings as representatives. Long. 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 And a dragon materializes, moving up out of earth in front of you. And this would be the dragon for the north. If you were in Australia, it would be the south. Okay, you sort of move everything back to front. Okay, and feel how strong and stable this dragon of terra firma is. Just make the hand symbol for earth for Bagua. Okay, so this is a little Welsh dragon actually. It's made out of jasper. I don't traditionally work with Western dragons, but this was an earth representative, so I'm just going to brush this jasper down. So if you have any cares for your work, your business, your home, the things that help you survive, just ask your dragon now to help with the stability of that as we all move into unstable times. Many of us are worrying, and I want you now to ask your dragon just to cleanse that worry, even if it's for a little bit. So we brush the aura. Down the shoulders, and now moving behind, stabilizing energy of the jasper. And now your dragon is going to work from feet to crown. It's going to blow, blow, and blow. Feel the really grounding fire moving up you. And as that does, I'm just going to bring this kyanite from feet up your legs. We're going to imagine it coming right up you. That's it. Now I'm going to just start at the back with this, starting at the feet and teasing that energy up and out with that coloured fire, whatever colour you're seeing. Breathe in the healing and breathe out the stagnancy. Breathe in the healing. Breathe out the worry. Breathe in the healing and breathe out the pain. Okay. And we're going to ask this earth dragon for a word. And I'm just going to use this red jade donut. I'm going to move it in that figure eight of protection. I'm going to do it down each side of you. So remember your 4 words now, or gifts if they came in that. Now at the back. And now all of those dragons facing towards you. Your personal dragon is standing somewhat out of the circle, just to stabilize. And now all together, they bathe you in their beautiful, beautiful fire, water, vapor, air, earth energies. And it kind of holds you right there and creates the most beautiful flame around you of protection from these 4 elements. Breathe out. And now, one by one, they will dematerialize or leave. First of all, the water dragon dives back into the sea. The fire dragon leaps up into the air, becoming the comet again. The air dragon journeys back up to that cloud in front of the moon. And the earth dragon enters the earth. As you look up towards the light that has shifted somewhat, it is now exactly equal in front of you. Light and darkness, as these 2 yin-yang energies move around at your heart. As you look now into the sky, you see the solar dragon. I'm just going to draw. And then, as you look to the east and the moon, the lunar dragon shows itself. And they merge and dance together. And now I'd like you just to turn around in your mind's eye and look at your personal dragon. Make eye contact, and your dragon moves towards you, and it breathes its rainbow light upon you, bathing you in a sphere of dragon light and protection and energy. And then your dragon holds out its hand, and in there is a beautiful coloured pearl, a pearl of love and a pearl of wisdom. You take the pearl and I want you to put it into whatever chakra you feel it is appropriate. And then you sit yourself down and your dragon coils around you in a loving embrace. Your own personal healer and protector. And I'm going to leave your dragon with you. We're going to ground again. So I want you to imagine roots like a tree growing out of you, slightly different from the beginning, because we really do need to ground you after these strong, long energies come in. And I'm just going to show you the Chinese symbol for dragon. The long. And as I hold that stone up, that's pretty grounding, isn't it? That's come from my beach. Okay. And now, just let the scene fade away. I'm just going to ripple my hands down your body and do a bit of dry brushing just to bring you back from the world of dragons. Take the Raven Sarah once again and breathe in healing and breathe out now positivity. Rest my hands on your shoulders. Lots of love and bye-bye.